What happens in episode 3?
Something was revealed.
Okay.
And I said, whoa.
Okay.
Is she a suspect? Alexandra, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you've done a really wide range of genres when it comes to film and TV. You've done a bit of sci-fi, a bit of fantasy, a little bit of comedy, crime and thrillers. But I want to know, what is it about this script that when you saw it, you were like, I want to go for this role?
Yeah. There was something so surprising about reading episode 1 and getting to the end of episode 1 and thinking I knew the kind of world and where we were going with it, and then getting to the end and being like, what? And just that element of surprise, being like, oh, okay, I have no idea where this is going to go. And I quite like that. You know, we're seeing so much, you know, where we think we know what something is. And telly can be quite safe sometimes. And this doesn't feel very safe. It feels like, oh, it's just an element of complete unknown.
I nearly had to scratch all my questions when I got to episode 3.
What happens in episode 3?
Something was revealed.
Okay.
And I said, whoa.
Okay.
Is she a suspect?
Oh, right. I'm with you.
Yeah. There were quite a few like shocking revelations I found throughout. There was one scene in particular that kept getting replayed and I was like, please guys, can we stop this? Like, but I wanted to know if there was anything in particular that surprised you.
I think from a storytelling point of view, I found it quite surprising how we kept on like flashing to the past. And sometimes that really doesn't work. But in this, it kind of gives an element of understanding where the characters have come from and like what they've been through as a collective. And now you're meeting them here, but they carry all of this stuff within them and the sort of secrets and things that aren't said between each other. That made me kind of lean in, and it feels very believable, all of that, and from on a human level.
Of course, you play a Reiki. I was wondering if you could read my energy today. What would you say that I'm giving?
I'd say you've got really good energy. Yeah, it's giving sunlight.
Oh, it's not sunny outside today.
Well, I'm in this dark room. And
don't worry, it's dark outside.
Yeah,
but the sun is here. Thank you. I love that. I found it quite funny that even though Jenna is a Reiki, her brother that actually gets to like delve into the spiritual realm.
I believe it.
And she's obviously not happy about it. But you kind of get that feeling of jealousy, that kind of sense of like, you've been studying for something your whole life and then your like friend gets an A star in something and it's like that kind of...
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially when it's in a sibling relationship, you're like, why you?
Yeah, why?
Why not me?
I've been working for this. Yeah, literally. And I was just wondering if there was any part of your character's jealousy, that you empathized with.
I really felt for Jenna because she, I think, she really wants to see what Laz is seeing, but because it's not coming to her, there is a jealousy there and a hurt, but it's coming from a place of, why not me? And she really wants to connect with her dad and to see what Laz is seeing. But I think it's quite confronting for her that he sees it and she doesn't.
Yeah.
And she's of that world. And I think that's like challenging for her to process. Like, why?
Yeah.
Surely it would be me.
It's funny as well, this jealousy is looked at as such like a negative feeling. Yeah, like we shouldn't feel it, but in reality, everyone does feel it.
Everyone does. And I think it can teach us so much about ourselves when we look at jealousy. It's like, why am I feeling that? Oh, it's because I'm comparing myself to that person. But Jenna's maybe not in that mindset where she can learn from this experience.
Yeah, no, I definitely related to Jenna in that moment. I'll tell you that. It's spooky season.
Okay.
And this series really taps into that unsettling space where reality blurs. There was even times where I was like, is this happening in real life?
Yeah.
Is in his mind? What's going on? And there were definitely a few moments that I felt I had to check myself. Was there ever a moment for you where the story kind of messed with your own sense of reality? Or
I feel like this whole world in which they live in sometimes feels a bit tilted and you really don't know what's reality and what's not. And it's kind of like, messes with your mind a bit. And so to be part of that world where everyone's, you don't know what people are hiding from you and you can get like if I could get carried away with it, I would be get like paranoid and get in my mind with it. But yeah, that's just work stuff, and you kind of have to be like, okay, take the wig off and the shoes and like the hand tattoo stuff, and be like, whoo.
I mean, it was a serious wig.
Yeah,
down to the back, girl.
Long.